Hello dear students and welcome back. In today's video I'll be talking about the Nano text editor, and the reason I am putting this here, we need to work with Nano a little bit because in the next video we'll be talking about uh, cron and cron tab and task scheduling and so on, and for that we need Nano. So let's get started. Let's create a file. Now Nano, if you provide it with a file that doesn't exist, it will create that for you. But if it exists, all right, it will open that for you. So it's very smart in this area. Now I will create a file, and I don't need the .txt, just Nano file. It will work perfectly fine. Now I am inside Nano. Here I can just start typing anything I want. So maybe this is line number 1, right? Enter new line. This is the second line, right? And as such, you can add as many as you want, all right? And the arrow keys will work as you expect them: up and down, move between lines; left and right, move between characters. Now, if you hit Control and then these left and right, you will be jumping word by word instead of one character by one character. All right, so this is for fast navigation, as you can see. Also, if you use Control up and down, you will be moving from top to bottom like this. So let me add new lines here. So 1, 2, 3, and so on. So now I'll Control up arrow, and you can see I will jump one paragraph at a time because we have here an empty line. So this will act now as a paragraph. So I can jump one paragraph at a time. Right. So this is also very awesome. Also, we can, let's say I want to write this to the disk, right? I am writing some stuff. I want to save that. Control O. And now it will ask me for file name to write, and it's file. If you want to change that, make another copy, that's fine, but keep it as is. Hit enter. Now it's saved. All right. And if you want to exit, Control X. Now let's go back in. All right. And we can use, for example, Control K. All right. Now we cut this line and Control U to paste. All right. So that's one thing. Well, you can also use Control S to save. So if I add some line here, Control S, and you can see here you got wrote 11 lines. All right. Control // and it will now tell you to enter line number and column number. So maybe I want to go line number 4. Sorry. Let me just clear that. 4, all right, and 5. And it will tell you that it is, actually this is weird. Let me just do something here. 4 and 0. Enter. Now I am at column 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and character 0. MU is undo. ME is redo, as you can see here. M6 copy, MA set mark. So you get this nice little help. And if you go Control G, you'll get this help. And you can see all these commands that are supported by the Nano text editor. So you can work with that. So F1 and G will display help for you. X close, O write, Control R insert another file into current buffer or into new buffer. Control W search forward for a string. So forward means wherever your cursor is. So imagine you are in the middle of the page. It will search the second half of the page. Anything backward to that point, it will not search in that. Control backward / it will replace a string or a regular expression. Now, of course, we don't, for at the moment, know anything about regular expressions, so we'll not worry about that here. Control K, cut, Control U, paste, Control T, execute a function or an external command. So you can, inside Nano, do that. Control J, justify, and Control C, display the position of the cursor. Control, we tried that here, this one, I mean, Control / go to line and column number, and so on. So I highly recommend you read all about this. It's very important to be very proficient in Nano. It's like you will need it a lot, trust me. Despite we are having here a graphical user interface, but since you are working with the command line, it will be like really difficult for you to switch between the two. So you either work here or here, right? So practice that. But generally speaking, you don't need to remember everything. Like with time, you'll be very proficient with all these shortcuts and you will learn them in no time as long as you practice using Nano. But for now, of course, to exit from this help menu, just Control X and another Control X and we are out. So practice that, and we will be using this in the next video. We'll be talking about process scheduling.